This is my BCM313 presentation. For this assignment, I made the decision to interview someone that inspires me every day, my dad Darren. He has worked hard to get where he is today, as well as has explored many different workplace industries to ensure that overall he is happy with what he is doing. Today, my dad chose an aspect he is passionate about, which was food, and rebranded a business to reflect this. My goal is to adapt the same passion for my career as he has. Darren currently owns a cafe and bar. He purchased Two Doors Up back in February 2019 and has transformed this business into a flourishing hotspot in the Fairy Meadow and Wollongong area. My dad has had many different careers over the following years, including from 1979 to 1993, he worked for BHP. From 1994 to 2007, he owned a commercial cleaning business in Sydney called Porter Group. From 2007 to 2009, he owned a pub in Young, New South Wales. From 2009 to 2017, he had various jobs helping out his friends, including driving special needs kids to and from school. From 2017 to 2019, he worked at Windsor Caribou Shire Council in the Resource Recycling Centre. And from 2019 to present, he purchased and runs his own cafe, Two Doors Up. To better understand my dad, I asked him to tell me a story that related to him taking over his cafe. This was a big step for him, and I was interested to learn more. Upon purchasing Two Doors Up in 2019, Darren was unclear as to what career was best suited for someone of his age, as businesses nowadays are looking for a young person that will agree with their ideas, and have grown up in an era surrounded by technology. Not an older person with more experience with day-to-day business knowledge, and will stand up for what they believe in. Two Doors Up was an already developed business when Dad took over, and the staff were used to doing things a certain way. On top of this, Darren was new to running a cafe, and was struggling to understand how to go about his new challenge. Staff were struggling to adapt under new management, and Dad was full of so many ideas that he was unsure how to execute them. Dad began to slowly introduce new aspects into the cafe, which were not at first well accepted by his client base. Bad reviews were being left on Facebook, and after a while, Dad was ready to throw in the towel. After a few months, Dad found his rhythm, and things really turned around. He was booked out most days, positive reviews were being left, and his client base and staff nominated Two Doors Up for Best Cafe in the Illawarra, which he won. Now, over 12 months on, Two Doors Up is a flourishing business, and Darren mentions how hard work and passion are two main factors that have pushed him to succeed in the industry and be happy to turn up to work each and every day. After this interview with my dad, I learnt many things about him, especially from a professional point of view. The main values I uncovered were passion. Choosing to do something that you love ensures that you give 110% each time, and therefore drives you to want to succeed more. Hardworking. Giving a new challenge your all and not quitting when it gets hard. Being customer focused. Listening to feedback and taking it on board when making future decisions about your business. Feedback is from an outsider point of view. What I learned about my dad's perspective on the future of work is that he has a low level of expectation regarding younger generations' work ethic. Being a business owner has opened his eyes to see that people in their mid-20s will prioritize their social lives over their work life. From his personal experience, the staff that prioritize are the ones that complain about the hours and the shifts that they get rostered on with. I was able to connect this interview to BCM313 through the numerous interviewing skills that we have developed and tested over the semester, but the main one that stood out to me was the active listening. This was because Dad and I have never been in a situation where I've interviewed him or asked him questions about his professional life. Active listening requires using open-ended questions as well as responding in a way that paraphrases what the interviewee has just said. Doing this task made me see a different side to my dad. Although my goal isn't to own a cafe, I would like to share the same experiences that Dad has had to end up in a career that I love. Just like Dad, I want to earn my place. Seeing a professional side to my dad made me realize just how hard he has worked to get where he is today. I don't want to end up like his expectation for my generation. I want to make him proud. Thank you.